Hi guys, my name is Resolution and welcome back to Autonauts episode 3. First of all, I do have to apologize for not uploading a video last week. I have been away sick thanks to the second dose of COVID vaccine. Unfortunately, I had quite bad side effects, so I could not upload a video last week. But now I'm back. I'm all good, I'm all healthy, and we should be ready to rock. Now, before I begin, I would like to give a shout out to Goetz. I am sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Goetz has left a comment on my last video asking me to check out one of his videos of his playthroughs that he's done, Autonauts a Misunderstood Game, which goes through and identifies all the early game mistakes that a lot of people make and teaches us how to be efficient. It's an amazing guide to starting Autonauts, and I've picked up a whole bunch of stuff that I'm planning to use in the going forwards in the future. Now I hope I remember all of them. I will have to go back and look at the video again at some points, just probably to refresh myself as to how certain things are done or some better ways of doing things, especially with the automation of the bots. But happy to go through that again. In the meantime, I've got a few things that I have picked up, and I do recommend all of you to check out his video. I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, for now, let's get on with it. So one of the first things that he's talked about, and it's truly a fundamental property of the game, is to think like a bot. And realistically, I've been playing this game the wrong way around. I've been thinking about this guy here, which is me. I've been thinking about him. I've been Minecrafting the game, but he's come up with a different strategy, and this is not a game about you. It's not a game about you, not at all. It's a game about these guys, the bots, right? And basically, if you have to do it once, if you have to do it more than once, why aren't you using a bot? That is the question. So, without further ado, let's have a look at what we're doing wrong. First of all, what we want to do is we want to grab one of these guys, right? These guys that use tool. Now, the reason being is there's an easier way to do this. They can go grab their own tools. I don't need someone grabbing a tool for them. How do I do this? That's the real question. Because what have I done? Tool giver. Alright, let's stop you. So you're the guy who normally gives the tools out, right? Well, let's say you no longer need it. So go away. Delete all that. I'm going to come here. Look, hang on. Let's bring you down here. I don't need you doing that anymore, right? To me. Right. And drop everything. Right. Drop the tool. You don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. So now I can grab this, put it back there, because why not? Let's grab this guy. Stop what you're doing. Drop everything. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to go find the nearest crude axe and pick it up. I also want you to repeat that. I think. Okay, so what you can do is you can select certain things here. So I'm going to select these three things, put a repeat over that until hands are full. So that what this guy's going to do is he's going to repeat this until his hands are full, and then he's going to continue doing this until he can't use it anymore, essentially, right? I think this works. Let's give it a shot, right? Let's go. Hang on. Can I record? Can I make this any smaller? Oh no, that's perfect. That's one by one. Let's give this a shot. He should be going up to grab an axe. That's him there. Yep, that's him there. He grabbed an axe all by himself. He got an axe all by himself, and now he's chopping wood. Now, hopefully, the way I've done this is that he'll go and once his axe is broken, he'll go and collect the next axe in the pile. That way, I don't need this guy anymore, and I don't need the guys who give out tools anymore, because the guys who need the tools can go and get them themselves. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's quickly do it for the other two guys, right? So who else uses tools? There's the digger guy and that guy there. They both use tools. What I can do is make this really simple and do exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to do that, right? I'm going to wait. Hang on. Before I do that, let's pause these guys, right? Let's grab that guy there. He's the spade giver. Let's stop what he's doing and bring him over here. This is going to be the bot junkyard for now. You're going to drop all your tools. Actually, you're going to come here. You're going to drop your tools there. Drop everything. Okay. Come to me. Right? And you're going to stop. Right? I'm going to put a spade there. Lovely. And you, the pig giver, you can stop what you're doing. You can come here. To me. Right? Drop everything you have. Right, so I'm going to grab that. You put it back there. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. So, what I've done is I've taken the tool guys off the list of things to do. Alright, now we have a problem. This guy doesn't have a shovel anymore. This is a perfect opportunity to stop what he's doing and let's record some new things, right? You're going to go up here, grab a shovel, grab a spade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control and select all of these to move this up before the actual work that's done, and put a repeat over them until hands are full. Now that's automatic. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to put a repeat over this entire thing just in case. I probably don't have to. Actually, I probably don't have to. This is probably enough. I don't remember exactly what Goetz did, but I think this is enough. Let's give this a shot, right? So this should be right. This is what he's going to be doing, and he's grabbed the shovel. He's gone. He's off and away. Oh, that's brilliant. That has saved me 3 bots. That has made me much more efficient. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this digger bot. Stop you, because you're going to drop everything you have, and you're going to do exactly the same thing. Record. Go there to pick up your tool. Select the 3 things here. Move it up here. Select them again, and put a repeat there, and press play. Oh, that is brilliant. I've just saved myself so much time. Look at that. He's picked up his own... Oh, hang on. Picked up your own shovel? Oh, I was wondering why you were not working. Okay, because this is completely full now. So let me grab the shovel, the pick you were working with. Right. So now that there's space, you're off and away. Lovely. I like this. I like this very much. What's wrong with you? Did I fix you? Wait, hang on. I thought I fixed you. Oof. Okay. Oof. Why? Okay, so you don't have an axe. So this doesn't work then. What if I get rid of that? Will that work? Play. So it'll do that and it'll constantly try to fill its hand, I guess? Okay. We'll just have to see if this works. He's going to chop down that tree and it's going to go up to the top and it's going to repeat that forever. Okay, that works. So let me let me redo that for these guys. Give me 1 sec. Holy, okay, holy, stop what you're doing. You are going to forget that, and you're going to do that. Play. Okay, and you have to do that as well. Okay, stop, edit, remove that, and repeat forever. Now I think this will work, right? Well, we will know very soon enough if it doesn't work, right? So that's number 1. There's certain ways you can make your bots do to be more efficient, and that was number 1. Playing around with the hands full, hands empty thing. Right. So next we want to have what the recharges, right? So these guys have an area. These guys have an area. As you can see, this guy completely encapsulates charging within this area, this zone. What we can do is actually mark that out. Also, I've been told I can do this, right? Which is a 16 by 16 square, or 13 by 12. No, that's not right. That can't be right. That can't be right. Was it something like that? Right, 13 by 13. Let's go yellow and say charging area. No, I've done that. Yeah. Show areas. So you need to toggle that on. And what it'll do is in the real world, it'll show you where the area which the bot has been assigned to for charging. And that's the exact area. That's perfect. Right. That's exactly what I want. Because now, what I can do, I'll stop him for the time being. What I can do is record wherever. But I can also duplicate this, right? So that's a Control C and paste. And I'll change this. I'd put a second area there. Why? Because, hang on, so, how does this work? How did this work? Oh, that's right, toggle on fail. So exit repeat on fail. So what it does is, it's going to look for any bot here that needs charging. If he can't find any, he'll start looking in this area and charge the bot here. So I've essentially doubled my charging area. And what that's going to do is that's going to charge up the other charging bot that's in charge of this area. Now that's smart. That is really smart. So he's looking. All right, let's watch him. Right, he's looking. He sees these two guys. They're out of juice. He's going to juice them. He juices them. He juices this guy. It takes him a while. He gets juiced. Now he's going to move to this other bot. Can't find anything. Like he finishes juicing this guy. Lovely. Can't find anything, and that's it. He's done. Hang on, he's done. That's no good. So let's put a repeat of the entire thing. Let's put a repeat over the entire thing, because I must have forgotten to think about what happens if I click that. There you go. He's now constantly searching for a bot within these two zones to charge. Let's charge this guy, and he's as happy as ham. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. That's exactly how you want it to work. Now, what I can do is apply the same thing to all the other charging bots. Right. So where are my other charging bots at? So that was Juicer. He's in a constant state of being charged and discharged. Let's see. So that's Juicer. Oh, that's right. Before I do anything else, I better put down another. One of these squares. So that's probably another 13 by 13. That's 13 by 13. Yeah. So let's do 13 by 13. There, and have that yellow. That's charging area. Right. So that's the charging area done by that one bot. Now let's go to, let's say, electricity. Alright, electricity. I'm going to stop what you're doing. Right, you're in the middle of nowhere, right? It's a bit odd. It's a bit odd where you're at. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change what you're doing there. Oh wait, that's right. Forever. Repeat that. Oops. Repeat that forever. So I'm going to change your location. So I'm going to overlap you with this other bot there, right? So at least you're covering two areas. Yes. And with this one, that's a little bit odd. It's a little bit off to the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you there. So you're covering that area and that area. Now, just in case you stop here and you run out of battery, this guy covers you. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. You want your bots to help each other out. You want to minimize your involvement with doing things manually as much as possible. With this game, the idea is once you program your bots, it's set and forget. So let's go with that. Now let's put big ol' forever loop across the entirety of it and hit play. So that's the two of you. Done. Now, I need to cover that zone up there just a little bit, just a tad. So I think it's bat. Okay, bat, you're there. Let's do you. Right, let's do you. So let's have the first area. Ooh, I can't remember exactly where. I should have probably. Yeah, I think they'll do it. I think that's in line. Oh no, we're off by one. Right, so they'll do that area there, and this will do that area there. Okay, right. I need to bring this one down one. Lovely. Lovely. Look at that. So much space to play with now. So much space to play with. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. And click yes, and repeat this, and press play. Look at him go. Look at that. So let me just Let me just do a big one. What's 13 times 2? 26. Charging. And have that yellow. Done. So that area is covered. So that's these three guys. Now juicier. Juicier, okay. You're going to be doing the exact same thing. Now this is probably overkill, right? This is most likely overkill. But I'm going to do the exact same thing. Control C, copy that. And put a massive repeat. Change the first location. I'm going to change the first location to there. Lovely. Click yes. And you move your second location to up here. Now all my bots cover every single location. I just need one that overlaps that with something else. Ideally, just so that I have that little bit of security. But it should be fine. This should work. And press play. Now the reason why I'm choosing this area here is because I want to expand this area. I've done a little bit of fruit farming here, and I want to expand here. I'm going to expand up here and use this area there. I know it's a little bit far away from my main storage area, but let's use it. So all these things are working. The other thing I want to address is storage. So now that we've got all the electrical issues done, the other thing I want to address is storage. And one thing that was brought to my attention is bigger storage does not necessarily mean better. In this case, in this game at least, it does not necessarily mean better. Bigger storage just means that if something bad happens, you won't know you've got a problem in your production chain until much later because you're using the stuff in your storage. So that will slowly whittle away until you've got nothing left. Then you go, oh, I have a problem in my production chain because I'm not getting enough materials fast enough. A smaller storage is generally better. It's nice to have that little bit of buffer, but at the same time, if something happens, you would know it right away. And that's the whole point of having smaller storages. Perfect. I don't think I can do anything about them now. I will have to empty them out a little bit in order to move the second half away potentially, but I'll leave it as it is now. I like how it is. I'll leave it as it is now. It's not hurting anyone. So let's leave it. One other thing I keep forgetting is that bots have hands. Bots have hands. Now what does that mean? It means some of the bots that are carrying small stuff like these, they're not being fully utilized. This guy's only carrying one stone at a time. One stone. So this guy's only carrying one stone at a time. What I will get him to do though, I will get these guys to stop working for the time being. I've stopped the guys who normally pick up items, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I want them to pick up more than one item at a time and bring it back to base. So I'm going to let these guys deal with themselves for the time being, and hopefully run out of tools and stuff, and use up more tools, use up more resources, so that I can change the programming for it. Like these guys taking out the seed one at a time. That's just perfect, right? I can probably reprogram this guy now. So let's reprogram this guy, right? Edit. So what I want you to do is, yes, you're going to find seed in this area here. I can probably make this a bit more efficient. I reduce the size of this to exactly the size of the forest that I'm working at. +1, because the seeds tend to fall outside. So +1, pick up seed. Now what I want you to do is pick up seed. I want you to pick up seeds multiple times. I want these three things to happen multiple times before it goes back to storage. So let's do this. Put a repeat until hands are full. Now what this is gonna do is it's going to find multiple seeds until it fills up their inventory slot down here. Once it does, then and only then will it head back to the tree seed storage area and deposit all the tree seeds. And it's going to do that until hands are empty. Once that happens, then it will go back to and repeat that, if that makes sense. Right, so let's give this a shot. So where is it? It's up here. That's him there. That's him picking up one. That's him picking up the second one. And that's him picking up the third one. They should be able to pick up only 3. Now he's going back here. He's going empty. He's empty all of it. Now he's going back to find more tree seeds. That is perfect. That's exactly what you want them to do. Now hopefully I can do the same with these guys. I should be able to do the same with these guys now. Just needs a little bit of loving where I get these guys to drop, get that guy to drop what he's doing. And if I press edit and do a repeat until hands are full there, and a repeat until hands are empty here. Look at that. That's going to be so much more efficient because he's going to be picking up 3 times more sticks in a single run. And if he doesn't have enough hands to pick up sticks at that time, he'll just stay there. He'll wait till there's another stick to pick up. That is brilliant. That's a brilliant way of programming bots, and I am kind of sad at myself for not thinking about that earlier. Anyways, let's do the same thing for this stone guy. Let's stop. Let's do this. Let's go that. But repeat until hands are full, and these two repeat until hands are empty. Oh, look at that. That is so much more efficient. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Probably didn't need the first guy to drop the stick. I could have just maybe let him go on. Anyways, let's not dwell on that. Let's not dwell on that. I may have made some mistakes. Let's not dwell on that. Alright, these guys, they're happy. They're happy. They're loving life. What are you doing? Who are you? Oh, you're a battery. Yep, you're fine. These guys, they're fine. They're just making wheels and gears. These guys are doing the exact same thing. So you're fine. Look, everyone's now loving life. What are you doing? You're juicier. Okay. So all of you are working perfectly fine. And I've got 3 guys extra. The other thing I want to do is a construction zone. Why? There was a little nifty thing I saw in the other video that I want to implement. And what it really is I'm going to take a small area. Let's say 5 by 5, right? That should be big enough. 5 by 5 area. Oh, you know what? Let's make it bigger. Let's make it 6 by 6. It doesn't really matter. Let's take 6 by 6 area and call this construction. This is going to be the build area. And what I mean by that is I'm going to make an area where I can put templates down to build without having to manually deliver the ingredients myself. For example, what do I need? Let's say, alright, one of these things here, right? Research station. I think I want to build that next. Well, let's not do that, right? I do want to build this next. You know, I will build this next. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these bots to build this for me. In a sense. But I'm going to need 1 bot for every item on that list. So 1 bot for logs, 1 bot for planks, 1 bot for poles, 1 bot for stone. Thankfully, I've got enough bots spare and more being made automatically. So what I'm going to do here is, first things first, I'm going to get the logs done. So let's get this guy. I'm going to rename you construct log. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because I feel like it. Simple enough, I feel like it. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of these up from there and deposit in there. And that's it. That's it. I'm just going to change that to the size of this area. And I'm going to set a repeat. And that's it. So he's going to continue gathering logs and placing them into blueprints that I put into this area. Done. He's going to fill up those 2 logs. Now, it may not seem like much now, but if I have a lot more of these going on, it's easy. Now, he's going to pick 1 more extra and just hold it on himself. Fine. I'm completely fine with that. Because he's just going to wait for the next blueprint to come in, and he's going to put another log there. Now, I'm going to do the same for this guy. He's going to be construct plank. Right, he's going to be construct plank, and if I edit him, oops, get rid of all this, and you're going to go pick up this. Now, the thing is, I'm going to make this a little bit different. You're going to pick up planks from plank storage until your hands are full, right? After that, you're going to deposit planks, and you're going to do this until hands are empty. Now, the reason is he can pick up 3 planks at a time and deposit 3 planks at a time. That's going to be save so much more time instead of traveling back and forth with 1 plank. And this job needs 8 planks, so realistically he only needs to do this 2.5 times, roughly. But I'm also going to put a repeat on this, just exactly like the picker-uppers. This will work absolutely beautifully. So he's got 2 planks, he's got 3 planks, and he's going to come here and drop them. Look at that. Look at that. He's a little bit slow. That's alright. He only needs to do this 2 times. 3. But that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Alright, last spot. I'm going to name you Paul. No, construct Paul. Construct Paul. And you are going to do exactly what the others are doing. Pick one of these up. I'm going to repeat until hands are full. Oops, nope, hands are full. And you're going to deposit there until hands are empty. And repeat the entire process. I'm just going to readjust that to this area there. Done. That's brilliant. You're set. You're good to go. So stop. Edit. Change that. Readjust this guy's footprint. Just so that's a little bit neater and I don't accidentally do something that I regret. So he's still got planks. That's alright. He's going to grab one more and he's going to deposit them. Lovely. Alright, now I need more. In this case, eventually I need one for each of these, but for the time being, I'll just grab one of these guys. There. You are construct stone. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick one up. Pick one of these up. Oops, sorry. You're going to pick one of these up until hands are full. And you're going to deposit them. And repeat until hands are empty. And repeat the entire process. Oh, this is brilliant. This is beautiful. Alright. Now we have a construction plan going on. Look at that. And basically the last guy, the last person to put the the last ingredient builds the thing. So if you're really beginning your exciting journey on scientific discovery, I've built my research station. Ooh. Okay, all available research is summarized here. Lovely. You can now research any of the level 1 technology. Aha, so these must be the level 1 technology. Lovely. Storage technology, that's good. Robotics, better bots, that looks like Bender from Futurama. Cooking technology and shelter technology. Okay, we want to learn all this, right? Eventually we do want to learn all this. And I do want to get more of these done. So I need to get farming sorted. Farming and farming food. So farming fruit and farming mushrooms. Done and sorted. Now what I'm going to do is, now that I have this built, I can move this anywhere else I want. So in this case, I'm going to spread out a little bit. I'm going to spread out. I'm going to build on this side. I know I have all this space there. I want to keep the grass. I know I could probably get more grass, but I'll keep the grass for now. I'll build this way. I'll build this side. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. Oop, nope, not that. I want to move structure. Click on that, and I'm going to move you here. I'm going to move you on this side. For the time being, at least. Somewhere there. Somewhere there. This is beautiful. Everything works perfectly. You're charging you, you're charging you. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Now I do want to cover these two areas in terms of charging. So I'm going to record use a new charger because these guys are empty. I'm going to repeat this area here. An expander. Lovely. That's exactly what I want. So you're going to be repeated and failed, I think. I think that's what I did. I'm going to copy you, Control C, copy you, your exact location. I'm going to copy you there, press yes, and repeat that. Lovely. Now the reason why I'm doing that is so that I'm preempting the use of this area. So similarly, I will draw another area there, which is 13 by 13. Bam, bam, bam. Charging. Yes. Okay, so I've made them yellow because it's not as much of an eyesore, right? Like I can still see it. Hey, you know what? It makes my life easier. I know where my bots are charging. So let's leave it at that for the time being. Now I do need to plant more fruits in there, but I want to make a bot to it. Right? I want to make a bot to it. So to begin with, I need some sort of storage area to collect and store fruit. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to make one of these. Chuck that there. And the bots are going to make it. That's so simple. That makes my life so simple. You have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. That makes my life so simple. Oh, everything's running like clockwork. Look at that. Look at that. One more plank. One more plank. And he's built it. He's built it. Oh, that is so good. That's so good. Okay. You're gonna be there. That's so good. Alright, I don't need anything else for now. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna grab this guy. And he's gonna work exactly like some of the other guys here. Right, what he's gonna do is he's gonna be the fruit smasher. He's not gonna really smash fruit. He's gonna knock the fruit off the bushes, like how we did last time. So he's gonna grab one stick. He's gonna grab a stick. Right? He's gonna grab one stick, and because it's a stick and not a tool, I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to get him to repeat it until his hands are full. Then what he's going to do is going to come here with the stick and the full inventory and smash the fruit berries. And I'm going to make him repeat this forever. Forever until he fails. Then once he fails doing that, he's going to repeat the stick gathering thing again. Makes sense? Makes sense to me. And I'm going to reduce this area just to those bushes there. That, my friends, is how you do it. Now, from here, I think if I press yes and play, he will start. Oh well, I've got a stick. I'm going to just drop it in this forest. Someone else will pick it up. Anyways, I've got fruit now. I've got fruit that I'm replanting. Look at that. Now I'll do this portion manually. The reason why I'm doing it manually for now is because fruit doesn't expire. Right? I don't have to replant it. So I plant it once and that's it. I don't need a bot to replant it for me. So this is good. I think I've lost a bit of fruit somewhere. There was meant to be a bit of fruit that fell off somewhere. I can't find it now. From this one. So I'm going to give myself a couple minutes just to replant everything here. Let's have a look-see. Come on. Oh, nope. Grab that fruit. Replant that there. Where are you going to jump off to? Ah. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. My fruit's disappearing. This is not good. It's not good to have disappearing fruit. I'm not sure whether it's there and I just can't see it. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get a bot to pick up fruit. Right, you, my friend, you're going to be the fruit picker. And you are going to pick up fruit within this area here. Just the fruit. In this area, +1. +1. Because it does fall out of their range. You're going to pick up the fruits until your hands are full. And then deposit them in this chest there. Until your hands are empty. And you're going to repeat that. Brilliant. I love this strategy. Everything's running like clockwork. I love this so much. Look at you. I'm going to pick this up. Aha! So he's picked up fruit from... Right. Look at him go. So that fruit's going to jump out somewhere. Yep, so that fruit's jumped out somewhere. I can't see it myself. But the bot knows exactly where it is. He's picked it up. Oh, brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, I need 4 more fruit. So how many do I have? 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 fruit. I'll wait for 1 more. Come on, drop off 1 more. Lovely, I've got 4 fruit. I'm going to plant 4 fruit there. Look at that. I've done it. I've got a full fruit farm that's collecting fruit for me as we speak. This is exactly what we needed. This is a fully automated fruit farm. I'll have 25 fruit by the end of this. No problems. I'm going to just take this shovel. I know I've used it, but I'm going to take it and put it back here. I'm going to add it to the pile. I mean, naughty. Add it to the pile. I know it's used, but what's a little bit of durability, right? Now, there's more logs and acorns, tree seeds that I can use. I know these look like acorns. I shouldn't call them acorns. They're tree seeds because they fall off what appears to be pine trees. Anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Our fruit area is working perfectly fine. Look, I will have more than 20 berries stored in absolutely no time and get another bit to my totem pole there, which I should move out of the way really. I forgot I can move this. Can I move this? Yeah, okay, I can move this. I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you there. You're gonna hide that pile of dirt. I should really make a box for you. I'm gonna make a box for that pile of dirt because I can. I've got bots that automatically make storage. Of course I'm gonna keep that pile of dirt. Why not? That's such a silly question. Alright, next things next, we need food farming. Ooh, we're gonna press tab. Let's have a look. Mushrooms. So mushrooms are dug out of the ground using a shovel. And from my understanding from watching the other video, Goetz's video, is that the mushrooms don't replenish themselves. So that's a problem. Well, it's not a big problem. Hang on, I'm going to grab this because I want to clear out some space here. So I'm going to dig these bushes up. I want to clear out some space. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a mushroom patch here, and hopefully another 5 by 5 area will be perfectly fine. So let me just quickly dig out these bushes. Hey, look, I've completed the fruit farming orchard. That's another achievement done, and I've got a new top. I'm not going to use the tops anytime soon. My totem pole has increased in size. That's lovely. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So right now, what I'm going to do is I want to dig out an area for my mushroom farm. So hopefully let's do a 5 by 5 plan again. But you know what? Nope, drop the thing. Pick this up, drop it back on there. Like, I have to do it more than once. Like, these things, you know what, that took me 30 seconds. But now that I have to do it more than once. No, drop it there. Okay. Now I have to do it more than once. I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get this guy to do it. You're a temp digger. Because I only want you to do this for a short period of time. You're going to pick this up. You're not even going to pick this up. I'm going to give one to you. And you are going to dig up that over there. It's going to be a 4 that's a 4 by 5. 4 by 5? 4 by 7, 4 by 5. It's a 4 by 5 area. It's not a lot, but that should be, you know what, with mushrooms I'll make you a little bit bigger. 5 by 5, 25. Right, that should make you happy. Lovely. You're going to do this forever for now, and I am going to press play. Now, we have a big problem. You don't have any tools. You don't have any tools at all. So I'm going to give you one. I'm going to manually give you one because you're just a temp. That's it. And dig away. Now, with my box done there, so I've got this now. Let's get you. Let's move you somewhere somewhat centralized, right? There. The reason being, I'm only going to use a temp worker for this. Let's call you're going to be temp grass. Because you're going to temporarily pick up grass for me. You're going to pick that up. And I'm going to repeat until your hands are full. Because you can pick up more than one bit of grass. And I'm going to say this area there, that's going to be a maximum size. So you're going to pick up grass from this entire area there. Click yes. And you're going to deposit them in there until your hands are empty. Lovely. And you're going to do that forever. Temporarily. Temporarily forever. Look at you. Look at this. Brilliant. We're chipping away. Alright. In the meantime, I can use some of these grass to fix up some of these patches. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, now it looks like my berry production is off the charts. I'm making more berries than I can use, which is good for now. Now I've got to find a way to use up the berries. While these guys are busy digging my mushroom farm, I've got to find a way to use up the berries. And the way to do that is with the next quest, colonization. With colonization, I need to get some colonists. Now the colonists use food. To do that, I need to go here and I need to build myself my very first colonist seed dispenser and a colonist incubator as well while I'm at it. Now, these require gears, gears. So I don't have any construction bots that deliver gears. What am I going to do? I'm going to get one to deliver gears. You, my friend, you're going to be construct gears. And you're going to grab a gear from there until your hands are full and drop them there until your hands are empty, and of course we will modify this to fit within the construction zone only because, you know, safety first, and we'll do that indefinitely. I think that's right. That should be right. That should be right. Oh, look at that. The gears are changed, are turning. Oh, colony seed dispenser complete. Here's a pot of colonist seeds, which sounds very, very odd. I'm going to grab you, colonist seed. I'm going to move you all the way here. And I need one more gear. Come on. Where are you? Oh, you've run out of energy. I love watching this. The system works. I love it when the system works. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Oh, colonist incubator. Look at this. Gonna move you up here. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make some colonists. And how that's done is, see these pods there? They have colonists in them. I don't know what they are, but that's a colonist. And we're gonna go up to one and play like a little gacha machine to get what's apparently called a colonist seed. This is somewhat disturbing. We're gonna pick this up and we're gonna put it into the incubator. Now we need to add food as fuel. I'm not gonna do it manually. Why should I? Because I've got bots. So let's go and have a chat to this guy right here. You're gonna be the colonist incubator, right? And you're going to pick up food from here. Oh, the food disappeared. I wonder where they went. Maybe they run. Maybe they disappear because they go bad. I don't know. But you're going to do that until your hands are full, and you're going to deposit food there until your hands are empty, and repeat the entire process again and again until you die, which you will never because you're a robot. Oh, look at that. That is beauty. Absolute beauty. So now I've got a reason to use the colonist food, at least temporarily, because I only really need 3 colonists at any one time. Oh, you've run out of a shovel. Tell you what, since you're a temp, I'll give you another shovel. How's that sound? Oh, I've got 1 spare dirt. I can put that here. Oh, and you've all run out of... Oh, that's bad. Where's my juicer? First colonist. Ooh. What have I done? What's this? Level 1 food. Colonization starts down there and ends all the way up there. Okay, sure. So I've just started colonization. Sure. That's no problem at all. So it seems to me I need another charging board that does these 2 areas, just so that I cover myself. Anyways, I've got the colonists. I'm going to plop you down right there. Now, what colonists needs are food. They need food. They need food to survive. Like this guy, Taiyaki. He needs food. He needs lots of food. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bot give him food. In the meantime, I'll grab another colonist and start making another colonist. And I grab a 3rd one as well. Why not? You can sit there. Alright, I need another bot. Give me another bot. You're gonna be the cafeteria fruit. You're gonna be the fruit feeder. You're gonna be fruit feeder because you're gonna feed some fruit. What you're gonna do is a similar thing to everything else. You're gonna pick up some fruit until your hands are full, and you're gonna give them to colonists in this area here. Right, that area there. And you're going to repeat that until your hands are empty. So you can constantly feed colonists full of food. Simple enough, and I'm going to just quickly mark this area out. 7 by 7. This is going to be called the colonist feeding ground. Nope. Colonist feed. Colonist feed. That's what it's going to be called. Colonist feed. So any colonists I put within here will get fed. And what the colonists give out are these things called WUV. WUV. Now I've got a problem. I've got love. What do I do with them? I don't want them sitting on the ground. What I can do is keep them. Get one of these things to keep them in. What's this? Evolution. Okay. Right. So, oh, I've got a second guy now. That's right. So what I want ideally are 3 of these colonists at any one time. The reason being, any more than that might be a pain to keep track of. Just in terms of food consumption and everything else, realistically. But in the meantime, we're going to work with 3. And I'm going to grab one of these things and plop him right down there with another bot. You're going to be the WUV collector. I do want to name these guys like really swanky names, but they're starting to get far too many bots here. So I thought I'll just name them whatever their job is. It'll make it easier in the long run, realistically, right? Let's be honest. So let's do this. Alright, you're going to collect colonist WUV in this area there. Same area. Why? Because that's where they're going to be sitting. That's where they're going to give out WUV. As long as I don't put the colonists within, like on the border edges, that they should be collected. And you're going to collect the WUV until your hands are full, and you're going to deposit the WUV in there until your hands are empty, and repeat the process. Play. Lovely. So now I've got a storage full WUV. Got a storage full WUV, and I've got 3 colonists. This is brilliant. And I've got just enough berries, I think. I think I've just got enough berries to feed them all. But that's alright. That should be sorted soon. Because I need to plant my mushrooms there, and I'm running out of space. Well, at least with dirt, what I'm going to do with dirt is I'm going to make a second storage to put on top so that I get more dirt. Like, I will run out of dirt eventually. Like, I will run out of storage space with dirt, but, you know, for the time being, let's just go with it, right? Let's just go with it. I need mushrooms. So to get mushrooms, I need a shovel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to commandeer. You're going to stop what you're doing. You're going to drop everything you own, and you're going to come back to this area here, because I will then know that you've got nothing else to do. So I'm going to move you here. There you go. Oh, look at you guys. Look at you guys. You're also beautiful. All right, I'm going to grab that. Nope, grab that. I'm going to put you into my inventory. So I've got 1 space there for inventory. I know I haven't talked about it, but you do have 1 space slot there for inventory. Which I never use, and I keep forgetting, honestly, because if I have this efficient enough, I don't need that spot there. I'm going to move you. Oh no, no, I don't need you there. Ah, crud. Can I delete the top bit? Can't. No. Why? Oh, because there's a prompt. Oh, and I've finished the colonist section without even knowing it. Lovely. I've got t-shirts, baseball caps, direction signs. Ooh. Signs. So basically, scooter. So basically I've got a whole bunch of cosmetic stuff. What's this? Special storage for hats and tops. I don't need that just yet. Oh god, there's so many things now. Holy crap. Oh wow. Oh wow. I've gone way into my depth here. I'm going to just pin these things because, well, oops, I need that. I'm going to pin these things because eventually I'll get to them anyways. But for the time being, I need to find a way to delete that stone structure. Can I just delete that? And delete that. Why can't I delete that? Oh, is it because it's full? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's a little bit of a mess. That's a little bit of a mess. That's a lot of a mess. I don't want the rocks there. Oh no. Can I do this fast enough? Can I delete that now? No, I can't do anything. Holy crap. I've made a big boo-boo then. Alright, come on. Why you bring stones back? Okay, you know what? I can take out stones faster than you can put them back. So I'm just gonna quickly do this, and hopefully, now I can delete the thing. Lovely. Okay, right. So I've solved that problem. Right, no one commented. Oh, I've put one in storage. Okay, that's what I was aiming for. I can't believe I did that. Oh, that was silly of me. That was absolutely silly of me. All right. Anyways, now you Stony McStony will have a problem because will have stones for days. Stones for days. Let me tell you that. Stones for days. All right, science. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got another issue. Okay, I've got another issue. Too many things. Okay, what we want to do is we want to start working on some science, and we want to get some of these things sorted out. So I'm going to just choose one thing. Basic tool. So basic tools are always good. Needs 1 stone and colonist worth. Now the stone bit I'll probably input manually. Why? Because it's just easier, right? But the colonist worth, I can automate that. And you know what happens when we can automate stuff? Why all of you screaming out at me? You should be fine. Oh, what's wrong here? This is odd. Okay, well, I think, you, my friend, you're no longer temp digger, right? You are going to be the head researcher. Head scientist. And you are going to extract colonist worth from there until your hands are full and deposit them in there. Hang on, what have I done? Deposit them there. Why can't I deposit this? Hang on. Stop, something's wrong. Hang on, do I need a stone first? Hang on, let me grab a stone. Alright. So now let's go back to this guy. I'm just gonna pick one up from here, I reckon. Pick one up and deposit. Oh, there we go. I just needed that stone first, because that's apparently a prerequisite. Until hands are empty, and repeat the entire thing. And press play. So now you should fill this up full of WOV. There we go. The system works for now. Why have you run out of gas? Don't I have a charger in this area? Oh, you've come back. We're getting somewhere. Guys, we're slowly getting somewhere. This is working. Promise you, it will not be in vain. Alright, in the meantime, I want to fill this up full of mushrooms. But, let's see now. Take a shovel and we go and hunt for mushrooms. Hunt for mushrooms. Exactly, you heard me. I've already got a shovel in my backpack. I didn't think about that. Anyways, let's just go hunt for mushrooms. Right, I'm going to put you back. I don't need 2 shovels in my backpack. I need space for mushrooms. And by space for mushrooms, I will also need storage space for mushrooms eventually. So let's build one first, preemptively. Okay, well, let's hit back. Let's plant the mushrooms down. 1, 2. Oop, no, plant them. Oh, I need a hole to plant them, don't I? Oh. Well, then in that case, you temp grass, you're going to be dropping that for starters, and you are going to be digging holes. So what I want you to do is you're going to pick one of these shovel things up until your hands are full. Once your hands are full, you're going to start digging. Find your soil in there, and you are going to be just within this area, and that's going to be repeated until your hands are empty. And then you're just going to repeat the entire thing again, just like the other guy. Oh, I'm done with research. Crude hand net. That's not hand net. That's a scoop. That's a spoon. That's a fork. That's a fork. That's a mallet. Yep. Bash trees to get seeds, sticks, and fruit and the like. Okay. And crude blade. Lovely. So I've got more stuff now. I wonder whether I can use a mallet to break down to get rid of the fruits instead of sticks. But oh well. You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it. I'm going to drop my second shovel there. And the reason being, I'm going to pick all these up and start planting them. Come on. Oh man, you're so slow. Right, anyways, I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to drop that on the side for the time being. I pick you up there. I'm going to plant the last mushroom. And that's the start of my mushroom farm. In the meantime, what can I do? I can do basic upgrades maybe? Simple hut. Let's go one at a time. We need a plank. I'm going to pick up a plank from here. Let's pick up a plank. And drop the plank in there. What's up with you guys? I don't understand. You weren't like that before. Anyways. So we've got a system that semi-works, right? The system that semi-works for now. I've got colonists that seems to love me, and they seem to be keeping full. Not really, they're not keeping full. They're just barely keeping full. wonder if I need more. Anywho, I'm just going to quickly check on how to get more food. So berries, stick, and bush. Okay, so there's no other way around it. Cereal seed. Ooh, that is crude flail against cereal. Gets you cereal seed. Raw pumpkin. A mallet against pumpkins gets you raw pumpkin. Apples. A mallet against apple trees. Okay, that's cool. Sashimi? 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 Am I hearing right? Water. So there's a lot more to go in this game. And I am trying to get my mushroom farm up and running. Oh, I've got more. Odd. Anything stored at 5,000. I've got a badge. What does a badge do? Don't know. But I'm going to get more of these things. Mushrooms. Because I can. I need this fully grow. Because I need the space. I need more food. That's what I need. Right, so while that's doing that, I'm going to grab this little thing here that I've built for mushrooms and plant that right there. Now all I need is a... Ooh, what's this? Wonders. Wardrobe. I'm just going to build one because you know what? I don't have to think about it. I just built one and don't have to think about it. That's going to be full of mushrooms when that fills up. But I need to get someone to dig the mushrooms out. So I've got a digger that digs holes there. I've got a digger that digs the mushrooms out. You know what? It doesn't matter. Everything's automated. I just need time. I wish there was a speed up function. Alright, let me dig out a few mushrooms here. Just to speed up the process. Okay, so I've dug up a few more mushrooms and I've replanted a few more mushrooms there. This guy's going to get another shovel. Brilliant. Everything's working beautifully. Except that guy there's not charged. That guy's juicer, that guy's a planter. I do have a problem. My juicer's not getting charged. This guy, there's no overlap for this guy. I'll fix that soon enough. I will fix that soon enough. I should fix that now, well, when he had no charge. Oh well, I'll fix that soon enough. Next time I see another bot out of juice, I'll probably fix that. That guy's going real slow. I think he's running out of juice. But I need a guy with a shovel to dig out the mushrooms. Right, and that's going to be this guy. He's going to be the mush guy. Mushroom. Mushroom fellow. Mushroom. I'm just going to name him Mushroom. You're Mushroom. You're going to grab a shovel or a spade. Right, you go until your hands are full. And you're going to dig up a mushroom in this 7x7, 5x5? 5x5 space. Right, so you get 25. This was 20. I make sure I had 20, so this is 25. And you're going to dig them up until your hands are empty, and you're going to repeat the process again. And I'm going to stop first because I'm going to give you the spade because that's a smart thing to do. And off you go, you rascal. Ooh, I've done the liquid particulate. There's a crude backpack upgrade. I want that. Crude bucket. I also want that. Not really. Barrel for liquids. Small silo for bonus storage. Wonder what I can stack in this and a good workbench. Hey, time to figure out what they do. But I need to sort that out. So let's get another ribbit. Let's get another botch. And you're going to be the mush gatherer. And you're going to find any mushrooms you've got in this area and put it in the box, right? It's going to be a 4-person job. It's going to be a 4-person job, which is ridiculous if you ask me, but it's going to be a 4-person job. No, that's right. If you want to gather mushrooms, you got to be one wider because they tend to fall outside the area. So 7x7, and you're going to repeat that until your hands are full, and then you're going to deposit them there until your hands are empty, and repeat the entire process. There you go. Now I have an automated mushroom collection system. How good is that? Oh, there's so many bots here. What are you guys even doing? I've just realized something. As the guy digs up the mushrooms, he makes the holes. So I don't need the hole digging guy anymore. Which one's the hole digging guy? What are the mark? What are you? Oh, you're a charger. I didn't name you? There you go, I didn't name you. Alright, so I've got juice here, I've got charger. I got mush gather, mushroom, and that's a temp guy, I think. Oh no, I don't want you to stop. Yeah, because when he digs out the mushrooms, it doesn't leave a hole. So you're actually digging the hole behind him. My bad. You're going to be called Mush Hola. Mush Hola. Brilliant. And I just need one more guy. One more bot. You're going to be the Mush Planter. You're going to follow me into grabbing one from here until your hands are full. And then finding nearest hole in this area there. And planting the mushroom until your hands are empty. And repeat that. And you're good to go. Mushroom farm is all done. Look at that. That's another patch. My totem pole's getting taller. And I think I've sorted out my food shortage issue. I've got a food shortage issue at the moment. I didn't think these three guys would eat me out house and home. In the meantime, what's the next? Let's do... I don't have a crude blade. Let's get a tree seed. Let's get one of you. No, I can pick one up from here. Grab one of those. And drop you in there. That way we can keep going. Lovely. Oh, look at this. This is efficiency. Efficiency at its best. And I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that one there by planting, filling up that hole there. And look at this. We've got a good workbench. I haven't built one yet. Let's build one. I want to see what silo does as well. Yeah. And I can move the wardrobe out. Let's move the wardrobe somewhere else. Let's not clutter out the place too much. I'm going to move the wardrobe up here because, you know, what good scientist doesn't need a good wardrobe? Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So it looks like we made some progress in terms of food and the colonists, and we've gotten our research up to scratch. So we've got a whole lot of things coming. I'm going to move, hang on, I'm going to move this closer to the research bench. Yeah, see, that makes more sense. But now I've got a mushroom problem. I've got too many mushrooms. So let's get a bot to feed. So you'll be the mush feed. And you are going to withdraw mushrooms from there until your hands are full. And then feed them to a colonist there until hands are empty. And repeat that, but I'm going to make this area 7 by 7 within that square there. And play. So now the colonists should be well fed between the mushrooms and the berries. They should be very well fed. Although the berries aren't keeping up, which is a problem. That is a big problem. Oh well, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I just love watching this, how everything's so automatic. I have a funny feeling though that even between the mushrooms and the berries, there isn't enough to feed these guys. These guys just eat and eat and eat like animals. Alright, what's the next thing I've got to do? Science, research 12 things. I've got farm fruit and farm vegetable. I've got to find the pumpkin patch first. I've got to find the pumpkin patch. Is there any one pumpkin within the area I have right now? No, there are no pumpkins within the area I can see right now. I'm just going to quickly explore this top area there, just real quick, right? Nope, no pumpkins. Oh, is that pumpkin? That's wild wheat and pumpkins. And weeds, oh, okay. Oh, this is brilliant. That's exactly what I was looking for. Pumpkins. And I need fruit trees and I've got clay. So fruit trees, I think I saw an apple here somewhere. I remember seeing an apple tree. Oh, there, up there. So I've got to hit that with a mallet. So that means more tools. I need to make more tools. And I'm running out of space in my general building area here. So I think I might need to move some things elsewhere, right? They may need to move things around to fit more stuff. Because like, for example, if I make... Hang on. Oh, these two things are done. Like, what can I fit in here? Small silo 6. Can I fit a food? Is food the thing I can fit in here? Can I pick up a mushroom and chuck it? Because if I can chuck it into a silo, I'll be happy. No, I can't chuck that into a silo. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, in that case, in the meantime, I'm going to move the silo out the build space, and you're going to be there. And with this good workbench, what can I build? I can build a sign and a couple of buckets. Handy. Very handy for now. I don't need a bucket just yet, so I'm going to move you there. Right. But what I do need is probably another one of these workbenches and another one of these crafting benches, perhaps? Now let's see what the workbench gives you first. The bot bench might get moved away. Huh, I don't have any bots that give you stick. I don't have any construction bots to give you stick. So you're going to be a construct stick. And you're going to follow me and we're going to pick up a stick from there. Repeat that until your hands are full. And deliver them there. Until your hands are empty. And repeat the process again. Lovely. I love this. I love this program. It's so simple. It makes just so much sense. It's a beautiful piece of programming. Well, it's not really not that complicated in this game, but it's just brilliance. Brilliance. Absolute brilliance. Okay, what can I make? I can make so many more things. I can make so many more things. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is overwhelming. Okay, backpack. If the backpacks are for me, I probably only just need one. So that's fine. Some of the other ones, like the hammers, I may need more than one because they're tools and they wear out. Creep blades, I probably need one, so that I'm thinking 1, 2 there. Fishing stick, maybe I can get a bot to fish, maybe, and a hand net. Okay, I've got to figure out how to fish. Alright, but in the meantime, look, I'm going to end it there because unfortunately that's all the time I've got for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know this has been a little bit of a rush episode. Haven't been feeling my best still, so I've sort of cobbled this together. Well, I hope I've done justice in making a decent episode to continue where I left off. I know the earlier portion of the episode was trying to fix mistakes that I've made or make things more efficient, so it wasn't that much of a progress, but hopefully this will soon take off faster as I get more and more things automated. I hope this will start to take off. I may do some more playing in the background by myself and not record it, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. But that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like the video, leave a like. If you have any suggestions on how I can play more efficiently, or if you just want to have a chat, leave something in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe because that helps to know that people are actually watching. So thank you very much. Don't forget to watch the other video in the link in the description below. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. See ya.